Greetings, dear ones, and welcome. So we are now in the energies of the 5-5 portal, having its peak on May 5th. At the same date, there is a lunar eclipse in Scorpio, and this is such a powerful times. We have been, during the last weeks, in what we can call eclipse season. We went through a solar eclipse, the 19th, 20th of April. And leading up, during this day leading up to today, there has been so much shadow work taking place, so much healing and clearing. And the eclipses are always about revealing to us the hidden aspects of us, the shadow, our shadow self, what still needs to be brought to light for us to see and to release and move beyond. And especially a lunar eclipse in Scorpio. The Scorpio is all about going deep into the subconscious, into the unknown, to see the unseeable, the invisible. So the energies right now is really helping us to go deeper and to, what my guides are telling me, go deeper than you have ever done before. So, you know, many times we feel like we have healed so much. We have worked so much on ourselves. And I think that many of us resonate with, there are always certain aspects that we are not, that seems to repeat themselves, or we are not fully able to move beyond. And right now, what I've seen the last weeks and what I experienced with myself and in many sessions I had with clients is that right now we are able to move beyond those blocks. And during these portals and eclipses, the veil is thin. And what it means with the veil is thin, it means that our perception about ourselves as physical beings, our physical world, as well as our perception about ourselves as non-physical being, and the awareness of the non-physical, it's coming together. It's not the one or the other. It all comes into a greater unity. We are able to perceive ourselves as divine beings in this physical vessel. We are able to experience the non-physical. And so at this time, what I've seen is that what I call parallel lifetimes, some call it past lifetimes, are coming together. It's coming to our awareness more clearly. And so what has been hidden, those lifetimes that hasn't been able for us to really go and clear, now come into our awareness, because as we move into greater oneness, consciousness, unity, all aspects of us are being present here for us to heal, for us to bring them all into alignment with Source, with our highest, most divine timeline. So all parallel lifetimes are now ready to level up, so to speak, to align with our divine blueprint, with our highest timeline. So those that have held a lower vibration and has made us feel stuck, has made us feel as we weren't able to move beyond a certain program, certain trauma, and now we are finally able to reach them and move beyond. And I've seen them see it in many sessions, and it is so beautiful. It's holds such a such a great feeling of liberation. And the 5-5 portal, the number 5, is all about change, about shifting. And this is what we are shifting out of. We are shifting out of lower vibration. And this particular 5 portal holds the energy of liberation, of freedom, finally moving beyond. So if you have felt like the energies has been very challenging for the last weeks, me myself, I had so much physical clearing, and it's really been shifting. What I felt and what my guys told me when I asked what it's all about, it's really shifting out of a lower mind. It's a great upgrade that's taking place, that is adjusting us to higher frequencies, adjusting us to our a higher timeline. As these parallel lifetimes are now aligning with the highest will for us, the will of God that we choose to align to. And so if you have felt, I talked about it in the last video as well, if you have felt much, if you have been tired or physically in pain, old injuries are been just highlighted, headache, joint pains again, and these flu-like symptoms, it is because as we heal and as we move out of these lower frequencies, our bodies needs to integrate, and it needs to adjust into these higher vibrations, and it needs to let go of. It needs to really open up and let go of the programs and the energies that kept us in this, connected to these lower vibrations. So many of you may have had very vivid dreams, and that may be clearing of parallel lifetimes. Yes, that's they confirm it's clearing of parallel lifetimes. So we do not always need to become aware of the lifetimes that we are clearing, where a certain trauma comes from, a certain program comes from, to clear them. So just trust where you are. And I feel like many are exhausted right now. Many are feeling a little bit exhausted and tired and fed up with just going into this loop and not longing to be on the other side of this pressure cooker that we are in right now. And this 5-5 portal is bringing these energies of liberation, of moving beyond. And there is also a very strong influence of the Andromeda consciousness right now, that is also all about liberation, very high frequencies, connecting us to more of our non-physical self. They say to bring a balance, because we are already very connected into the physical. So still we need to be grounded in our physical bodies, but not, what they say is not playing the games of the physical, what we tend to believe is our physical reality. So what they say is to invite the new, they say this is a game changer, so they are coming through. This is a game changer. So the old rules you used to play by, you want to let it go, because you can't play this new game by the old rules. So the Andromedan beings are here for transmission. Socorroshon tarashan kinkorosho. So they say it is a transmission to light up your world, your inner and outer. So what I see right now, they are beaming a white light onto your forehead. And they say, do not try to create the new, because when you try with what you already know. Let it go. Open up. And just breathe. So this is very much about receiving light codes, activating your higher mind. And I say this is very, very ancient light codes. Andromeda is it's the galaxy that is the most distant to Earth, or to the Milky Way. And Soroshokokoshana. And they say, because you have now been digging deep, you are now ready to receive beyond your previous capacity. And they say there has been, yes, many of you have experienced sinus issues, migraine, new light is coming in, creating new pathways to bring in new information to your mind, activating dormant aspects of your human brain, expanding your brain. So what they mean about expanding the brain is that they are activating parts of our brain that has been inactivated, as well connecting. So they say that some parts of our brain we have been using when we have maybe in sleep state, when we are not connected to our physical reality, to our everyday consciousness. So when we are off in different dimensions and doing work and receiving and upgrading ourselves, remembering, then some parts of our brain has been activated, and they are now those disability and this parts of the brain are now going to be activated in our everyday conscious minds, everyday consciousness. So it's not so, it is what I talked about in the beginning, the veil is thin. It's not just one or the other, it's coming together. And they say, remember the ones, of course, there is great confusion and great pressure on you when this is happening. Some aspects of you want to hold on to the old, hold on to the limitation of being just a physical being, because there is fear. They say it's like the fear when you are in an airplane taking off, and that sense of leaving the ground, but also when you have this feeling that when you recognize that we are flying, we are off the ground, and we are steady moving upwards in the air, there is an excitement at the same time. And this is what you're going through. For some, more fear, for some, more excitement. It is as it should be, they say. And we got you, we are your wings, until you trust your own wings. Echo show, and the Andromedan energies will be more present on Earth. Some of you who are very connected to this galaxy are rediscovering it. It has been unknown to you. Shutru shokoko, there is white light coming through. Shintere kokoko sono, 12th dimensional light codes and beyond. And I say, for many of you, you haven't been able to receive this high frequency energies because our physical bodies has been too dense. And they say, for some of you, it may feel as your physical body is falling apart. And what they share, it is the density between the cells, the density that is holding, not holding your physical body together, but it's holding, it is a connection that is holding your physical body in a tighter, in a more contractive state, out of fear and the need of control. And this is now starting to loosen up as more light is coming in, as more freedom is coming in. And it may feel as you are, they say, yes, simply losing it. Whether your physical body is giving up on you. So what they're doing now, they are offering you a sense of security, a sense of knowing that when you fall apart, what will still be standing is what you truly are. So what is falling apart is the false sense of self. It is a reality that is too dense for you, that is not in alignment with the higher frequencies that you want to expand into. So yes, it will reflect back into your physical life. But we give you, we reach out to you. A helping hand, a hand to hold, to feel connected with what really and truly and always been and is. Ekur santre koroshakiar sar ekoroshontorosho kokokoshono. And they show me you, your true self, as a golden pillar of light, a pillar of golden and white light. And it's kind of magnetic. So all your parallel lifetimes will now be drawn to this pillar of light, because when we are centered, when we are aligned with Source, Sur Sankarashananai, we are now able, we are at the place where our parallel lives, the ones that is out of alignment, can now join. So they are coming in. Your fragmented self is now returning. And when it is integrating into your light, of course, there is a clearing taking place. And when we clear, we release to receive, to wake up. And this you will notice. There is an integration. You will notice. It may be uncomfortable, but trust that it's all so very, very beneficial for you. You will recognize the whole spectrum of what you are, of who you are. You won't be fragmented. You won't find aspects of you still lingering in the shadows, still lingering in a lower timeline. Because this has been affected you greatly. All these bleed-throughs. Your hidden aspects are returning. If you want the lost aspects, it hasn't been saved. You haven't been felt safe for calling them back. You have choose to keep them apart from you. And this is a part. This is to keep yourself safe. But now you are ready. And they say this has already happened for many of you. You are in this process and it will continue. There's a great alignment. Great self-empowerment as all forces return to you. All of you are aligned. Are having just the one same goal. Returning to who you are. To serve in a greater way. The freedom to be who you truly are, the freedom beyond limitations, clarity of mind, they say. This is a clarity of mind. This portal is a clarity of mind, out of the shadows, clear perceptive. We are upgrading your brain. You are upgrading your brain. And we are here to assist you because you have been calling upon us. Don't fear. Do not fear. It's such a relief. Such a relief in when, as you are coming into your right mind. And breathe. And breathe, dear ones. Expand. Imagine how the energy field around your head, around your brain, expanding, helping the pressure, take off the pressure. So this is not just now, this will continue. Up until the 1111 portal. Me and beyond, they say. But in the coming month, for sure. And they say you have been so disconnected from so many aspects of who you are. You have been trying to fly with broken wings. And now feel into the feeling of liberation, of freedom, of excitement, and of unity. Feel the excitement, feel the gratitude of returning to your right mind. The relief, there is a great sense of relief as we move through this 5-5 portal. So we are in the middle of it, dear ones. It will continue. It is happening when we sleep, when we are awake. So nothing you need to do, but allow it to happen. Invite help. And rest as much as you can if you are guided to, and really try to expand your energy field. Imagine you expanding your energy field for a greater flow, for the old to be released and for the new to come in. So there is, it really explains why there has been so much about pressure around the head. Water, drink lots of water. Stay grounded. And enjoy and invite excitement. Invite excitement. So they really, this is the energy they bring to me to share with you. The excitement of what is coming, the change we are undergoing, and the liberation. So it's very interesting to see where this takes us. And so I send you many blessings and all the best on your healing journey. And as the shadows still keep coming up and the moon, we heal very much about the imbalanced feminine energies as well as mother wounds. And if you need help, please reach out. If you want to be guided in a deeper in a one-on-one session, I'm happy to help, and have faith on your journey and the guidance that and the support that is around you. And I send you many blessings. Thank you, dear ones. Bye.